Tell us about the video, and I think a lot of people curious as to how it came about, and is everything okay with Raven?
Obviously, I want to be as candid with you guys as possible. I kind of like have a thing where talk about my personal life with people I don't know personally. I'm pretty sure everybody here, men and women, are great people, but I had a conversation with Graves, obviously. I'm going to echo everything that he said. He told me, hoping everybody making good decisions, you know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with people in the building as well, so, everything else, tickets is all internal. I've been in this league 10 years. You can format the question many different ways, I'm obviously answer it the same way, so.
Stefon said one. Yeah. Did you know it was being recorded?
Once again, you can format the question many different ways. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for 10 years. The conversation that I had with Raven and the people in the building, obviously, is going to be handled internal, you know what I'm saying? An in-house thing. So.
You regret it happened?
So you ask me again.
Welcome back to your daily dose of scandal and glamour. Let's spill the tea on today's biggest celebrity stories. So boom, Stefon Diggs' ex just dropped a bombshell, and it's got the whole internet shaking. She leaked actual pages from what she claims is a secret relationship contract between Stefon and Cardi B. And trust, it's way messier than folks ever imagined. People already been whispering that this Cardi-Stefon situation is nothing but a PR stunt. But y'all, if what the ex is saying is true, it's not just fake, it's calculated. She's accusing Stefon of allegedly using Cardi as a beard. Yup, that kind of beard. And it don't stop there. Turns out Cardi allegedly knows all about it. But according to this ex, she's in it for her own shady reasons. And whatever Cardi's motive is, the ex swears it's even more scandalous than Stefon faking his love life. Like, what could possibly top being used as a cover-up? Whatever it is, the ex is claiming it's real dirty. But hold up, why is this ex popping off now? Is she just mad bitter? Or is there something deeper going on? Because some folks are speculating Offset might be behind this whole expose. Petty revenge, industry setup, it's all looking real suspicious. The ex's name, Sky Marlene, and Stefon's probably somewhere wishing he never got caught up with her. Because ever since the Cardi dating rumors started flying, Sky's been on full-blown attack mode. She's moving slick, like she's on a mission to burn everything down. And if these receipts she's teasing are real, it's about to get crazy. Sky Marlene been teasing for a minute that she's sitting on some spicy top-shelf tea about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, and now it's looking like she might actually be ready to drop it. She swears this info will flip everything we thought we knew about their so-called relationship. At first, nobody was checking for her like that. Most folks just brushed her off, saying she was just another Instagram chick mad that her free ride got cut off. She was wild and all over social media, doing the absolute most, so people stopped taking her seriously. But then she started talking slick, real slick, saying that what we were seeing between Cardi and Stefon was all smoke and mirrors, that behind all the lovey-dovey photo ops and red carpet smiles, things were way more twisted. She swore up and down that she knew the real story. And while some folks still thought she was chasing clout, others started to lean in. And then, she dropped a bomb. Sis claimed she had a digital copy of a full-on relationship agreement between Cardi and Stefon. What? Now here's where it gets real crazy. She says Stefon came over to her spot just days after he and Cardi allegedly signed that contract. And while he was knocked out asleep, she started snooping through his phone. Says she found the contract in his files, sent it to herself, and wiped all the evidence clean. According to her, he had no clue she even saw it until she outed the whole thing online. And baby, that ain't even the messiest part, because if what she's implying is true, then Stefon didn't just fake a relationship with Cardi, he also allegedly cheated on her with his ex. And that ex was Sky, the one lighting all this up right now. So get this. Sky is now claiming that Stefon's been dating women as a cover-up for years, saying he's been hiding a secret boyfriend this whole time. She even says she was used as a beard too, just like Cardi allegedly is now. But here's the twist. Why would Stefon suddenly need a beard like Cardi B when he's been flying under the radar for this long? Well, Sky's got an answer for that too. She claims some of Stefon's former male flings have been threatening to expose him, including one dude who allegedly accused him of trying to get physical in a way that crossed serious boundaries. Yeah, that's serious. But don't worry, we're gonna come back to that bomb later. According to Sky, Stefon's allegedly been dropping serious cash, bribes, and hush money to keep these exes quiet. She says he even had a whole silence budget set up while they were dealing with each other. A monthly fund, y'all, just to keep his private life under wraps. But now, the stakes just got even higher. Right after he signed a new mega deal, things started to shift. Sky claims his ex-partners allegedly want more money, and Stefon's not trying to pay up anymore. And when we say big money, we're talking huge bags. Reports say Stefon inked a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots worth up to $69 million, with $26 million guaranteed. That kind of money brings a lot of pressure, and if Sky's telling the truth, the last thing he needs is someone blowing up his spot. And let's be real, yeah, the world is becoming more accepting of the LGBTQ+ community, but when it comes to pro sports, that level of openness still comes with risk, headlines, and controversy, especially for a player with that kind of contract and public image. Let's be real, it's not all love and rainbows out here, especially in pro sports. Think about it. How many openly gay male athletes do you actually know in football, basketball, soccer, or baseball? Not many, right? And that's not because they don't exist. It's because most of them stay on the low, scared of what coming out could cost them. According to Sky, the reason so many stay quiet is simple. They're terrified of losing everything. Fans, endorsements, even their spot in the league. That's why some athletes will do anything to keep the illusion alive, including signing fake relationships. And that's exactly what Sky claims Stefon did when he brought in Cardi B, to kill the rumors and keep the money flowing. Let's be honest, if he's dating Cardi B in public, who's really gonna believe the guy's coming out now saying otherwise? That's a power move. And as for Cardi, Sky says this isn't just about helping Stefon, it's a calculated move for her too. Allegedly, the contract lays it out plain. This is all part of a massive PR rollout for her next album. And if that's true, it's giving industry chess, not checkers. But here's where the plot really thickens. Sky claims that Cardi and Offset aren't even really broken up. Yup, according to her, the drama between them is all part of the act. She says Cardi and Offset are still together low-key, and they've been staging this whole breakup scandal just to build hype for her music drop. Now, we don't know if that part was in the actual contract or if Sky's just filling in gaps, but if any of this is real, then the Cardi-Stefon romance is nothing but smoke, and Offset might still be the one holding her down behind the scenes. So let's talk about what really went wrong. Cardi waited way too long to drop that album, and by the time she was ready, the buzz around her messy divorce with Offset had already cooled down. Fans moved on, the drama wasn't fresh anymore, and the spotlight faded. Yeah, there's still a little tension in that divorce saga, but it ain't enough to light up album sales the way she hoped. And let's not forget, Invasion of Privacy set the bar high. That debut sold 255,000 units in its first week and went down as one of the biggest rap albums ever. Every single track hit platinum or higher, and it even smashed records, becoming the longest charting album by a female rapper on the Billboard 200, passing the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So yeah, the pressure on Cardi to top that, insane. And honestly, if she had dropped her new album right when the Offset drama was at its peak, it would have gone straight to #1, no question. But she waited, and now she's scrambling for a new storyline, which is where Stefon Diggs comes in. Sky swears this whole fake relationship is part of the new rollout strategy, but here's the part that don't add up. If Cardi really left Offset over him cheating, like she said, why on earth would she turn around and start dating Stefon, who's literally got a bigger rep for cheating? Let's not act brand new. This is the same guy who just got caught posted up with a boat full of baddies, holding what looked like a pink Coca-Cola in one hand and not a care in the world in the other. So now people are asking, was this move about love, or was it all about headlines and streams? Because it's looking real strategic and not at all romantic. If you catch my drift, then you already know this situation ain't adding up. Why would Cardi B, of all people, walk right into the same type of mess she claimed was the reason she left Offset? Like, seriously? If cheating was her deal breaker, why get involved with Stefon, who got an even wilder rep when it comes to playing games? That's where Sky's story starts to make sense. And y'all, this girl is relentless. She's been out here stirring the pot, and this ain't even her first time causing chaos. Just last month, Sky posted up some cozy pics of her and Stefon looking real close, like hand on thigh, face in neck type cozy. From the way they were snuggled up, you'd think they never even broke up, and she wasn't done yet. She followed it up by leaking their text messages. And woo, the vibe in those texts. Way too familiar for two people who supposedly haven't talked in forever. The convos were smooth, warm, and full of low-key affection, like two people who've clearly been keeping things going on the low. And that lines up perfectly with Sky's earlier claim that Stefon was asleep at her place when she found the relationship contract on his phone. She even clapped back online, saying, "I hate when ninjas act like they wasn't just at my spot. Now I'm a stalker? I let him have social media and play his little game so he can get his clout." Then she hit us with this bomb. "I don't post him. I be with him in real life, and we be doing it wrong." At this point, someone really needs to get Cardi B on the line because this whole situation is spiraling. After all the Offset mess, the cheating, the awkward public apologies, and this exhausting roller coaster of a relationship, Cardi deserves way better. Whoever her spiritual advisor is, yeah, they clocked out, 'cause ain't no way this was part of the plan. We were all rooting for Cardi to finally catch a break, to finally find someone who wasn't gonna play her like the last dude. So when Stefon Diggs popped up in the picture, fans were cautiously hopeful. Like maybe, just maybe, this was her fresh start. A little peace, a little stability, something new. But come on, we should have known better, especially with Stefon's track record. At the time, people were quick to call Sky bitter, saying she was just a clout chaser, reposting old photos to stir up drama between Cardi and Offset. The narrative was that she was jealous, mad that Stefon upgraded to a global superstar like Cardi B. But Sky? She wasn't about to let the internet clown her without swinging back. She clapped back hard, pulling out more receipts to prove she wasn't just recycling old flames. This time, she leaked fresh DMS and texts that made it crystal clear. Stefon was the one still trying to keep things low-key with her. In fact, he was heated when she leaked their cozy pics. In the texts, Stefon wrote, "Sky, I know you upset, but bro, that was a lot. Hope we can actually have a convo when you not upset." And Sky? She let him have it. She replied, "You don't ask for me for real. You showed that from the beginning till the end of the day. No need to pretend. It's cool. Can take one to the chin. I just hate the disrespect and dishonesty. You really did the most, and I've never done anything to you, no matter how you want to spin it. Steph, good luck." Whew, that was not just a response, that was a closure letter. The emotion, the tension, it's clear this wasn't just some Instagram stunt. There's real history and real feelings behind all this mess. "This ain't even me." That's what Stefon allegedly texted Sky before hitting her with, "Okay, get up. You gonna stop this ish. Let me know when you're ready to be an adult." Whew, the tone? Straight up disrespectful. But what really had people clutching their pearls is how it sounded like Stefon still wanted to keep that little situationship going. Secretly, behind Cardi's back. Like, really, bro? Sky wasn't here for it, though. She fired back saying, "I don't like ninjas that treat me like that or talk to me like that. Never have. I've experienced some ish like that. Stop trying to switch it around on me. I peeped the game. It's all good." But Sky didn't stop with the texts. Oh no. Sis came with visuals. She posted a pic of her second phone, pretending she was just flexing like, "I got two phones." But the real message? That second phone had Stefon's name popping up on FaceTime. Loud and clear. She wanted people to see it. No sneakiness. Just raw, messy receipts. Meanwhile, it looks like Cardi finally hit her limit with all this Sky drama. She hopped on Instagram with a cryptic post that had fans raising eyebrows. She wrote, "Airbus gotta fly." And just to drive the message home, she dropped a video clip too. A not-so-subtle warning that she's done playing nice. At this point, Sky's DL claims, the shady texts, the FaceTimes, it's all adding up. And fans, they're starting to piece it together. The timeline, the behavior, the cover-ups. Let's just say the math is finally mathing, and it's getting real ugly out here. And in Stefon's case, he's got his own history of messy accusations. His ex, Mia Jones, better known as influencer Mulan Hernandez, previously accused him of DV, but Stefon clapped back hard, taking her to court and accusing her of getting physical first. He claimed she trashed his stuff, including a $130,000 watch and even his gaming console. But y'all, it didn't stop there. According to Stefon, Mulan tried to extort him for $1 million. And what was the alleged blackmail leverage? Yup, his sexuality. He says Mulan threatened to go public with it if he didn't cooperate. Even wilder, he claimed she wasn't acting alone. Her friend, Brianna Mack, was allegedly helping her run the play behind the scenes. Stefon says they teamed up to try and ruin his name, wreck his career, and drag him through the dirt if he didn't pay up. But Mulan wasn't about to stay silent either. She came back swinging, claiming that he allegedly laid hands on her. She even posted medical records online, and wrote a statement dated June 7th, saying she was struck from behind by Stefon Diggs at our residence. So now it's a full-blown case of he said, she said, with serious accusations on both sides. And with all these receipts and counter-receipts, the lines between victim and villain are getting real blurry. This ain't just gossip anymore. This is starting to look like a legal minefield, with secrets that could destroy careers. According to Mulan, the incident allegedly left her with a concussion. And months later, when it came time for mediation, Stefon's legal team's request didn't work out in his favor. That's when, she says, he spun a fabricated story to control the narrative. She wrote, "This is clearly an attempt to get ahead of the truth that's about to come out. I will not be intimidated or silenced. Reliving this moment is deeply traumatic, especially while I'm trying to heal. DV is something I wouldn't wish on anyone. And trust me, everything that's in the dark will come to light." Whew, that alone had people reeling. But wait, there's more. Another serious accusation popped up, this time from a gay stylist named Blake Grizz. He claims that Stefon allegedly tried to assault him, and when he rejected the advance, Stefon allegedly had him jumped by a group of men. That's a major claim, and it's only fueling the fire. At this point, the pattern is getting real hard to ignore. Between the exes, the lawsuits, and now this, it's clear Stefon's name is caught up in some serious mess. And y'all, that's why people believe this whole PR stunt with Cardi B was meant to be his cleanup campaign, a get-out-of-jail-free card to distract from the growing pile of allegations. But Sky ripped the lid off that plan, leaking the alleged contract and dragging everything into the spotlight. Like seriously, imagine going through all that effort to stage a fake relationship with one of the biggest celebrities in the game, only for your ex to air the whole thing out on social media. So now we gotta ask, was Cardi really just playing the role of a beard? And was Sky wrong for putting both of them on blast like that? Let's be real, it's about to be a scorched earth summer. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay in the loop with all the latest tea. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll catch you in the next video.